Yo, what up? Welcome to the Binge Eater Podcast. What up? Welcome to the Strong and Wrong Podcast. It's your boy, the South Mouse, Big Lynch, Donnie Duckets, holding it down.
What up? I've been waiting to tell you this. I had to ask you this. I wanted to ask you before, but I waited for the podcast.
You weren't waiting that long, though.
Yeah, not that long.
Honestly, months. So this is a big one. I keep
Like you're
forgetting.
dragging it out right now. Actually.
No, I keep forgetting. I just keep forgetting about this one. I'm just curious. Like
That important, huh?
Do you know what it means to be a Taco Bell consumer? Like if you were defining the Taco Bell consumer, you're in the office, you're in corporate, you're chilling with your boys, you got the VP next to you, and you guys are discussing your customers, you know. How are you defining?
Who is a Taco Bell?
How do you sum them all up in a just really nice, a nice way?
It's a different demo. It's a different demo than the big beef consumer.
Large beef consumer.
Okay, sorry, large beef consumer.
Large beef consumer. That's big. That's who they're targeting. I don't think that's who McDonald's is specifically like saying. That's just for that one product.
Wait,
But
McDonald's or Taco Bell?
No, he's bringing up the large beef consumer, which is how McDonald's.
I'm going back 2 weeks ago.
That's why McDonald's launched the Double Big Mac, because they were targeting the large beef consumer. They were trying to tailor.
So what's
their
Taco
offerings
Bell
to
trying to do?
This is how they define their customers: the cultural rebels. Do you feel that way?
I don't like
Taco
that.
Bell? Yeah. What do you think?
I don't think that's a bad call because I really think a lot of people that eat Taco Bell are eating Taco Bell at like 2:30 a.m. Taco Bell does stay late open late, sorry. And I feel like their whole thing, they were kind of like pushing how they're like all about that late night tip, right? They were like pushing the late night thing. They had their whole like neon light logo, and it was kind of like open late was like a big push of it. And I feel like if you're open at 2:30 a.m., who's there other than cultural rebels, you know?
I don't think that's.
These are the YouTubers. These are the influencers. These are the disruptors. These are the low-key grinder accounts.
Season 2. I've actually said this before. I'm about to say something now. I'm realizing I've like said this on this podcast. We were talking about, or I referenced at one point, the shopping channel. There's a reason why it's on in the middle of the night. And it's because like it's harder to make good calls late at night. So a place like Taco Bell pushing them like, hey, we're open late. It's like, yeah, your resistance is way down at night. You're way more willing to say, fuck it, when you're actually tired. So like, yeah, Taco Bell being an easy go-to thing on that drive home.
This is definitely not how they talk about it in the office.
No, it's not. But
the cultural rebel is not because they show up at 2:30 a.m. It's meant to encompass all of them.
It's because they're white and they have dreads.
You're not even right on that one either. In fact,
Taco Bell is very popular.
That's the craziest thing is Taco Bell is very popular because we've had many guests on here.
We had D on here. Remember, D's like he doesn't eat fast food. Even he doesn't really fuck around much, but he's about that Taco Bell life.
And he might be. He has a
cultural rebel. He's got a card collection, sword collection.
Who's D again?
You weren't here. He was. He's a guy. I actually played Call of Duty Warzone with him.
I wasn't here. I wasn't here, so that means nobody heard that episode.
I love when people are defining their customers. Like I understand, like as a person who had to take marketing classes in a previous life, I just think it's so funny.
Those sure paid
when
off.
You watch, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think it's so funny when it's like a necessary thing, but when they talk about it, when you have to listen to the brand speak, it just like always makes me laugh. Just because it's just like the bullshit meetings that go on. Like they even go in, and the guy that actually came up with this concept is from Jordan. He started at Jordan Brand, which is also pretty sick.
You mean Nike?
Yeah, but Jordan Brand operates separately.
He's the guy that calls Taco Bell
that's what he said.
Cultural rebels.
He said when he left Jordan Brand and joined Taco Bell as the chief brand officer, he says even though Taco Bell serves everyone, he wanted to speak to a specific group. He wanted, in his words, a muse. It couldn't just be Gen Z though. Yes, Taco Bell appeals to a younger consumer, obviously, But people make a huge mistake thinking that.
What's a younger consumer? 30?
I guess not. Like Gen Z is what they mean by that. But clearly, us millennials are out here, and for sure, boomers are out there getting Taco Bell.
Big time.
Big
boomers.
Donnie,
Boomers
you
still
don't
think
get,
it's healthy because they're like, it's chicken.
Yeah, it's
Donnie,
like,
you don't get Taco Bell, eh?
I don't not get Taco Bell, I guess.
How's it feel being a cultural conformist?
I mean, pretty good at this
shots
point.
fired.
Yeah, eh?
Pretty good at this
You
point.
don't like
Yeah,
your
eh?
blast out of a pistol?
I can't even remember the last time I saw Taco Bell. That's how far away I like. The circles I'm in are just they don't
here's
cross
a
over
question.
Taco
True
Bell
say,
territory.
if you're conforming,
If the business is true,
true say, fam, don't even reach.
you're sick to my
Do you
stomach.
perceive Taco Bell to be the coolest out of all the QSR restaurants, the quick service restaurants, the fast food restaurants?
I can't think of anything dumber than outside of making a tier list being like, Ronald's cooler than Colonel Sanders, but Wendy's is cooler than Ronald.
So that's the thing. It's
You don't-
if you're gonna
like,
ask
you-
this
who-
question, then no, Wendy's I think might be the coolest.
You think when you're holding the JBC, you feel pretty cool. You're like, damn.
It's not just the JBC. It's also I
Like the
know
little-
that Wendy brings the heat on Twitter, right? So that alone
They're
is
one
kind of
cross
like
lines.
that's kind of the authenticity that you're gonna get from this generation is like someone who's willing to go there.
You don't think their social media manager hit up the other social media manager and they were like, let's start some beef like on some rapper shit?
100%. But just the fact that they're willing to take it to a place or to say savage things, it's like sometimes I can't stand the
Something like a
polished
rebel, you would say almost, right?
Oh shit! I'm not even gonna fight you on that. You brought me around like a salesman. You brought me around in a
Got
neat
your
little
ass.
package. Yeah, sniped. All right, Taco Bell it is. Take the crown
That's
off
right.
that ginger.
I don't know. She does have that what's the thing they always talk about? Like the mom in the collar.
The mom?
The what?
You never looked at the collar of Wendy and it says mom.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Don't know why.
Look.
I don't know why.
How
You
did
ever
Dave?
look at
How did
Stussy?
Dave
It
get
says I'm
snubbed
gay.
like that?
What does?
Miss Stussy says I'm gay.
Where? I never do that.
Just the word Stussy. If you kind of zoom out and look at it.
Yeah, if you look at Stussy, their logo where they do it all cursive.
Okay.
Bro, I rocked a wool
We gotta look up
Stussy
Stussy I'm
cap
gay.
in like
Someone's
grade
gonna show
2.
you.
Way ahead of my time.
Stussy's cool again. You know that, huh?
I know. I see it on
They
Reddit.
got that,
I'm like,
they got
what
that
the
8-ball
fuck?
jacket or whatever that everyone's rocking. Don't know
Like
what the fuck
that,
jacket
like
is.
that dude that slapped that girl on the train.
Will
I never-
Smith.
what? Who?
People know what I'm talking about.
I don't know
Here, I
what the fuck
put
you're
the
talking about.
I put it
in the
in
group
the
chat.
everyone.
Okay. How would you define the binge eater consumer? Like we got to think of something good.
I wish you guys
strong
would
and
tell
wrong.
me.
Strong and wrong could make sense actually.
Yeah, that's
Fat, Latino, and mentally challenged.
Yo, relax.
Next question.
yo. No,
First of
let's-
all, these guys spend millions coming up with the cultural rebel. You
That's
should
funny. I
drop it.
just looked at a couple of my followers' Instagram pictures.
yeah, that's some easy sample sizing right there.
no. It,
Too easy, baby. Too easy.
No, sorry. There was a guy in the comments like a couple weeks ago. I think he made like 115 comments on himself. Did you see that, dude?
the one trying to sell you on God.
No, not one of those. This was a real person that I think was sort of live commenting.
I
Suck
don't.
his dick.
I didn't
he's-
zuck him.
You didn't suck him
Yo,
off.
first of all, you got to respect
guys-
that guy. That guy's down for the engagement, and I with him. All right.
Yeah, the
He's-
algo
You're
juice.
engaged. You're engaged to this guy.
No, he's dropping engagement for us. Like he's here. He's here to drop 25 comments. Like if you're
But you guys deleted
listening to this
them.
episode right now and watching it on YouTube,
You guys
No, I
are
didn't.
always deleting comments.
I did delete comments.
Never deleted a comment in my life.
You guys are big comment deleters. Everyone
That's
knows.
you know what? I take real offense
is
to that
that- is
'cause
that what
I
someone
know.
says?
That's what I'm trying to do right now.
I take
is
big pride in the fact that we let it ride. Like we.
I want to
it's okay.
bring this. I want to just bring the conversation naturally to a point where you guys could let everyone know that you've never deleted a comment.
Never deleted a comment. And the only reason why, and I don't even know why my email was already used for a Grindr account. So that's weird also.
Yeah.
Do you remember in the 90s?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I already know what you're going to say.
You would just, no, you have no idea where I'm going.
I think I do.
Okay. Well, let's see. In the 90s, do you guys
Write it on a piece of paper and send it to me.
He's not going to know. Do you remember the Big Johnson t-shirts? It was like t-shirts that would be like Big Johnson basketball, and it had like a nerdy guy, and the insinuation was that he had a huge dick. And it would say like I have one here. It's him like slamming a basketball, and all these guys looking up to him. He's like a nerdy guy, and it's like Big Johnson basketball.
I remember that.
And it says you'll always be the big man inside when you're slamming the Big Johnson. And there'd always be like the Johnson deep socket wrenches, and it's like,
is this tied to Randy Johnson, the unit?
No. You'll always get a nut off when you got a Big Johnson. And it was always like a nerdy guy, and the insinuation was that he's got a Big Johnson. And I used to be in the mall back in the day before there was like Tommy Bahama, the like confused dad store. It was like probably like Marky Malarkey or something. And I'd read the Big Johnson t-shirts.
Yeah.
And they were always like some silly ass, like one of these, like this, like it looks like a Tommy Hilfiger shirt, but it's got a nerdy guy in it pointing at his dick in his pants, and it says, I've got a enormous humdinger instead of Tommy Hilfiger.
Most 90s shit ever.
Yeah, it is like here, like
they start a podcast though, Big Johnson podcast. Be a good one.
Well, the reason why I brought it up is like, do you remember the big dog clothing? It was always like, if you can't roll with the big dogs, then don't roll at all.
Yeah. You can't roll with the big dogs. You stay on the porch.
How about no fear, bro?
Yeah,
no fear.
yeah.
You gotta get that no fear.
Yeah, no fear, no surrender.
Yeah, but those are even like on a level. What was weird was when there was a company called No Fear, and then a No Surrender popped up, and you didn't want to get caught. You didn't want to get caught with that No Surrender.
Yeah, exactly. School, no surrender was
No Fear was selling a lot of posters, dude.
You know where No Fear lost me? No Fear lost me when they made those like Samuel Jackson hats with the eyeballs on it.
Oh yeah.
It was like
yeah. Like that, the Joe
like
Rogan
angry eyes on it.
You're gonna laugh very hard. I had this poster. My mom bought.
By the way, I remember the Big Johnson t-shirts, and that's not where I was going.
I knew that.
I had this poster.
Mine's way sadder and scarier.
You guys just unlocked this for me.
Which poster?
I had this, and this is where my
living. It's the only thing worth dying for. Don't let your fears stand in the way of your dreams. No fear.
Yo, that's a fucking sick poster when you're 10.
And it's just like and it's just a guy jumping off a cock-shaped boulder.
Wait, this one's fire because this is dumb as hell. This one, it's got a guy on a rock side, like completely horizontal, and it says, "Reality is in fact virtual." Don't let your fears stand in the way of your dreams,
dude.
No fear.
The No Fear podcast. We need that. These are
this one.
No Fear podcast.
This one has this like jack dude going down on another jack dude, and it says, "I'm gay as hell."
It says no queer.
That's crazy.
First of all, just this 1995 No Fear poster is very good. I have to say. I wish I had it now.
Yep. Now pull up the big dog posters, Playboy. Those big dog posters.
Man, people who
the big dog shirts. It was that was like
how sick was the poster carousel that you got to? When you're flipping through them?
Those still happen.
Did Mark McGuire get mad busted for juicing?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's like the most famous.
You see this one?
He puts his priorities in the right place. Over the fence. Mark McGuire, lumberjack.
He was sponsored $100 for this poster. Oh my God. I need these.
You actually don't.
Or best offer, man.
Why does Stussy get the last and No Fear had to disappear? You think it's all because of that hat?
Well, I don't know why Stussy came back though. Because like you're asking about Stussy. Stussy wasn't really like there with No Fear. Stussy was there with Massimo.
Oh, yeah, Massimo's still around too.
Yeah, but
Stussy's like in the culture in some way. It's not like it's funny. They have that 8-ball jacket that everyone thinks is chill.
That's why we keep uploading food videos, bro. Like, right, we're Stussy, dude. We were popping off in 92, but don't worry, 2022 we'll be back.
No Fear still exists.
Happy Meal Time's gonna be popping in 20.
Here's what's crazy for you guys.
No
When
Fear?
did No Fear drop? When did No Fear drop in your mind?
Honestly, I remember Dersh having the No Fear sticker, and it
95.
was 95. Yeah, that poster.
Yeah.
I had that poster.
That's exactly where I'm at with it. 94, 95. Yo, they dropped in 89.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
But we're in Montreal, dog. They're not getting
Yeah,
it,
it's
you know?
true.
they had to build
we
up
were
some
in-
of their clout.
If we were in
you know?
Arizona, we would have had it earlier.
Fuck, a good poster goes a long way. I gotta say, not enough posters in my life.
I think you got
I have
the
too
right
many
amount.
posters in my life.
No, but you have.
I have too many
very-
posters. I can't hang them up. I have a whole bunch. I need to rotate them, actually.
I know, but I'm talking this Mark McGuire No Fear
Put them in
poster.
some of the
That's what we need.
scary rooms in your house.
I can't. Those rooms need to be empty. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to hear about this Nigerian scammer, Hush Puppy, who's been fucking posting videos of him in jail eating good after scamming people for 300 mil?
Okay, well, first of all, let's hire him.
Yeah, 300 mil is crazy. You know this guy?
No, I don't know. Popular Nigerian scammer, Hush Puppy.
What do you? He was all over Instagram. What do you mean?
TikTok, Twitter too, apparently.
Yeah, he was fucking.
You
flexing.
mean X?
Rearrange my whole game when I run my sound. X. Stay on top while I maintain from the underground. X.
I'm not ready
Hey.
for that one.
Hey, you're not ready for that fucking
speaking of 2004.
1999. 1999. Donnie, you know who Blueface is?
What?
You know Krishan?
No.
You don't know Krishan Rock? What are you, stupid?
Krishan Rock?
Yeah.
No, I know Christian rock. Terrible genre of music.
Well, that's not true. That's not true.
You sure?
Yeah, well, she posted a picture of her baby and people thought that it was where'd you see that picture, Lynch?
all over the internet.
Yeah, they thought, let me show you a picture of this
I
baby.
thought it had FAS. It was pretty mean spirited post.
Let me see this baby. I'm a fucking expert.
She gave birth to her baby live on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah,
Where was the camera? Front or back?
side, obviously.
Below.
Below, catching the juice.
That's disgusting. As a man
Oh
who's been
my
there.
God, guys.
Click the baby on the top left there.
Okay. I don't think that's fetal alcohol syndrome.
Okay, now click the next one and listen to this guy talking about it.
This guy, as if he's a nobody.
So you heard what he said, Donnie?
Yeah, I did.
And then you saw the baby.
I did.
What do you think happened?
Describe
I
it
think-
to the. Can you guys describe it to the audience, maybe? Like what was he saying?
The baby has a long philtrum, and the guy, what the guy said?
Yeah.
The guy said that he is going to bet $5,000 that Blueface and Krishan have a baby that is special needs. They're not going
The
to.
guy was betting on strong and wrong, and I guess.
Now, like, you see this baby picture, like, a lot of people are making calls about it, you know?
Which is
Yeah.
very
Right?
gross, by the way. I'm going to say this just because I.
Yeah, it's very inappropriate. But what's crazy about that is, like, check this out. Here's me. So there's the baby, but then here's me. I don't look that hype, dude. Like, if someone
You're
posted...
beady eyes, dude.
If someone posted this, they'd be like, "Oh, that baby's all types of fucked up," and this isn't even the color. Like, that's how red I am. This is like blood just flowing right under like
Those
thin
Cabbage
layers.
Patch
Those
Kids
dolls
are
are
gonna
fucking
slit
me up.
your throat, man.
Yeah, they're fun.
When my dad sent it to me, he goes, "That's you," and I was like, "No, it's not," because I didn't want it.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, it is. You're the one in front," because it was the Cabbage Patch kids behind me. Kids.
Kids.
But yeah, people don't know, right? Like, you look at the picture of the baby, you're like, oh my God. It's like, when was the last time you saw a fresh human? When was the last time you saw a fresh, that human was
2 years
birthed on
ago.
Instagram Live like 38 hours ago, dude. Come on.
I don't think this.
That
I
picture's
don't
not
think
from
this
then,
kid
by the way.
has it. I'll tell you this. From this blurry photo, I can see the ridge of the philtrum. And one of the main components of fetal alcohol syndrome is a smooth philtrum, not just elongated, but smoothed out. And I could see the fucking shadow.
This part here.
What is that? You talking about?
It's
Right
just
here?
like a
That
long
ridge?
space.
Yeah.
A long space from
And it's
here.
smooth.
I thought the
It doesn't
eyes
have
are
that
supposed to be
bump.
separated a little bit too. Isn't there supposed to be?
Yeah,
some
you get like
distance?
the Sid from Ice Age vibes a bit.
So, like, look,
Like that guy that was saying
he
all
definitely
that stuff.
has a
the guy,
flat nose bridge.
But the guy that said that he was $5,000 that he bets like whatever.
Who's he
like
betting?
that-
Just the internet?
I don't know, but he looks like fetal alcohol.
Well, he's got a fake eye. That guy.
Okay, well there you go.
You're talking about Charleston White. That's just be clear who you're talking about. He's
Yeah.
he's a known he likes to snitch on people. He like calls the cops on people. He talks mad shit to all these rappers. Have you
oh,
ever seen
bro,
this guy?
don't get him turned on us now.
You never seen his work? Well, we're definitely too white. We're like
no.
the devil to him, bro. He doesn't like white people.
Neither do I.
53-year-old YouTuber, comedian, entrepreneur from America, most popular
Harley
for
in
his
10
provocative quips and controversial online persona.
You've never seen this guy before? Neither?
No, dude, you love when you get an answer and then you love to repeat the question.
I'm just shocked. I just thought that
Hold on.
just it's shocking to me.
Y'all sure?
good.
Y'all sure about this?
I like
I feel
finding
like
out where you and
89%
I
of
I like
89% of the people listening are just like, I don't know.
I
what
like
Charleston
when
White
you
is.
and I just like finding out that you and I where we miss each other. Like I like that. That's interesting to me. That's a fascinating topic for me. I like to know.
Yeah,
This is
Charleston
where you and I
White,
divert on our
I
internet.
don't know where you where you get this guy. He's got like
everywhere.
6,000 followers on Instagram.
What do you mean? He's probably been banned.
Hashtag N-word nation, but he says the word.
November
with an A at the
Nation.
end.
Yeah, he's been in like famous altercations where he's been jumped and pulled out guns, called the cops on people. He
Hasn't
went
really
after-
translated to a following on Instagram.
He's probably been banned like a million times. He's super sketchy.
That's true. That
He's
do
very
be
sketchy.
happening.
He's very sketchy. He's not like a guy you want to be talking to. And we're the white devil to him, so.
No, you are.
It's crazy
I'm
how
one
many,
of the good ones.
No.
Do you know how many KKK robes I got? Taking off KKK dudes because I'm so sick.
Whoa.
Do you know?
You got that many pelts?
Is that when you go to Texas and stay with your buddies there? You take theirs?
Oh, when I stay at Little Hitler's place,
Yeah,
he screams in his sleep. Is that what you're talking about?
What are you guys
exactly
talking
what I'm
about?
talking about.
That's crazy.
Okay, this is
Young
so crazy.
Adolf.
I want you guys to pull this up. I want to cue this up with you guys. I want to watch this with you because this is so hurtful. Donnie probably already saw it. You know me. It's Biscuit. Oh shit, it's Biscuit? Donnie don't have Instagram. Biscuit. It's all love. He's got YouTube though.
This is really weak sauce, man. Like this whole vibe, do you know what are you working at? Because there's two ways of looking at this. Are you trying to get something free out of saying this? Because that's the energy I'm
Because
getting.
how could you possibly
skit.
want something free asking the guy? Well, it's not a skit. I don't think that cashier knows it's a skit.
No, but then also
Well, the
after
guy
telling-
looks it's like a routine or something. This looks like a bit. Like, come on.
I'm just saying.
can't
After,
be
he says you know me to people that don't know him.
Yeah, that's a funny bit actually.
that's like a very Harley bit from before he was famous.
It's very Santosh bit.
Um,
By the way, for those who don't know, Santosh was the special needs guy that used to ride on the bus around our town, and he always looked at you when you got on the bus and he said, "You know me? You know me?" And the thing is, everyone knew Santosh, so they'd be like, "Yeah, I know you," but he was big on "You know me." Very chill guy,
It's
by
just
the
like
way.
I have a hard time believing people are this.
I got mad at
I guess
him
they
once.
shouldn't. They're just like so fucking stupid. Like you're this out of touch. You walk around.
Still feel
talking
bad
this?
about it.
What'd you do? Well, based on some of your stories from last episode, I don't know.
Nothing. I didn't do anything. I was just like, I wasn't in the fucking mood. And he came and started bothering me. And I was like, man, not today. You're not my fucking problem today.
You are so lucky that Twitter didn't exist in that time. Because
I mean,
you would have been canceled so fast. Like
I had a bad
this actually
attitude.
happened on Twitter. I saw a video of some kids being really rude to like a special needs kid, and collectively,
that's it.
the kid got suspended and canceled from school so fast because
I had a bad attitude, but I didn't actually like say anything disqualifying. I was just fucking.
I know, but you were stealing lighters, bro.
I was stealing lighters.
Special needs kids. This is a problem, Donnie. I'm glad that you.
He was a kid. He was much older than me.
That's supposed to justify it. What do you mean?
I mean, it wasn't some little kid. It was some grown man being like sitting almost on my lap and being like, "Hey, you know me?" And I'm like, "Dude, fuck, not today." And he was like, he did it 6 more times, and then I kind of exploded. I was like, "Stop."
That wasn't.
I hope that girl you're with was really impressed.
I was alone.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember like what was so bad. I remember I was alone, and I was like, it was a bad day. Bad day on the bus.
You had no furniture at home.
It's a good.
Yeah.
That is another like kind of quote, where it's like, you shouldn't always believe something's about you. I don't have a good succinct way to say it. There's one out there for sure.
Everyone's the main character in their own story.
There you go. Thank you.
One time I went to Donnie's house and there was no furniture.
What happened? Donnie sold it?
No, we pieced. We went and we collected like the $20 we needed to go buy some weed, and then we bounced.
But why was there no furniture?
Okay,
that's bitch shit, dude. What do? Sit like a pussy?
Let's get into it.
You
Why
want something
was there
to
no
eat?
furniture?
Stand.
Donnie sold
because his dad's a G, bro. If you want to eat something, stand by the fridge. When you're tired, go to bed. If you have to shit, pop a squat. But like, you're not gonna lie on the couch like some fucking pink lemonade bitch. This is a charged lemonade home. For those who don't know, last week we were talking about charged lemonade at Panera and how it has lots of caffeine in it.
And Donnie's dad was ahead of the game, having no furniture and charged lemonade on tap.
Is that true, Donnie?
There was 2 rooms with no furniture.
You talking about Harley's house or your
yeah,
house?
the living room
I was talking about my
and the
house.
basement. And then there was
Why was there no
kitchen.
furniture? What's the logic here? Come on.
There was no logic. It was that when I was 16 years old, my mommy and my daddy split up.
Oh, see what you did, Lynch?
And my
Now, how do
mommy
you feel, bro?
took the furniture from the living room and the dining room. So the basement had furniture and the kitchen had furniture. And
That's
all our
pretty cool.
rooms had furniture, but there
Show
was
Lynch
rooms
the
that
cigarette
didn't.
burns she put on your arms.
those
That
weren't.
didn't have it. That didn't have it.
At least you're not. At least they didn't like move into a RV across the street to peer in and see what's going on.
See what's crazy about Donnie's mom is
Is that what
Donnie's
happened to
mom. Donnie's mom
No.
could literally be related to our moms, like just the same. So close.
By the
to
way,
the
I
same
just
type of
heard.
person.
I just heard a voice for a few seconds before we started recording, and I was like, "Who the fuck is Donnie talking to?
Yeah.
Heather?"
No.
I was like,
and it was his own mom.
I was
It was
like,
my
I'm like,
mom.
I'm like, this.
yeah,
I'm like, this is not the voice I expected.
Same,
Not the
Yeah.
voice I
Exact same
expected
shit.
at all.
because she sounds like my mom.
Yeah, it's the same generation of like. I don't even know what to call it now. I
It's
can
a
only
very
think of very offensive things to say.
Yeah, you got nothing.
Yeah,
good
but
to say.
offensive to your people, our people.
Right.
Oh, they're not
you got
your
nothing good to
people,
say.
eh?
Keep your mouth shut, bro. Come on.
They're
There
not
you
your
go.
people.
No, they're my people. They're
Oh, you're just not a fan of genocide or what?
hey, whoa.
Because that's not the word.
Whoa.
Oh, Lynch just marked the time down to cut.
Yeah, you saw it. You saw the light in his eyes.
I saw his eyes look up.
No, I was just laughing. I wasn't listening to anything you just said. I was just laughing at the fact that you brought up the Nigerian scammer. It didn't describe anything about the video other than he's eating good in jail and just moved on from it. Like, there's
Dude,
no.
we start talking about?
the
What
Lost
we start talking
Tales. Find out. Tune into the Lost Tales podcast.
Yeah.
That's Donnie and Lynch's podcast about all the shit that we
that
trail
I
off
steamrolled off of.
on.
That's when we get the Patreon set up.
Oh,
Yo,
listen,
speaking of Patreon, everybody fucking tell your friends.
listen, it's the internet. You can't beg, dude.
We don't have a Patreon.
Yeah,
We talking about we don't even have a Patreon.
We do. I have one.
yeah. It's called.
Yeah, you have a master Patreon, and it's a machine that you keep under your mattress.
It's called Donnie Quotes. What do we call
Donnie
him?
quotes.
Donnie Quotes.
Donnie
That's him.
quotes.
That's his name.
DQ. The
Take
DQ
care of
podcast.
your business. I got a quote for you. You want a quote?
Yeah, I want to go right now. Yeah, go.
Take care of your business, and your business will take care of you. Dave Thomas, founder of Wendy's.
That's your boy.
He's a fucking real deal. OG, triple OG, big dick, hanging. You know the tip's heavy. Did you know the tip is heavy?
What?
I'm talking about this
What?
Nigerian scammer, bro. He's
All
in
right,
jail.
let's have out with it.
He's eating
His
well.
he's out there in jail eating well. Meanwhile, he stole $300 million
Do you?
from people, and I'm talking about Hush Puppy. That's his name.
Yeah, we got that part.
Yeah,
We've covered the same details. We're 40 minutes into this podcast.
Do you know any Nigerian scammer?
No.
No.
That's
I do
funny
play
because
one on TV.
I'm pretty sure some Nigerian scammers have called you before.
For sure. Email me, in fact.
If I pull up your phone records,
Yeah,
I'm going to see
please
that
don't,
Nigerian
for the
phone
record.
scammers have called you.
Yeah, so I've
Yeah,
had
so I'd like to introduce you to the most popular Nigerian scammer, Hush Puppy. He's in jail for scamming people for $300 million, and he's fucking eating well, dude.
is he snacking well?
First of all, it doesn't look like he's eating that well, but I guess compared
He's
to
got pasta and Schweppes. Like if you're in high school,
the
and they
sickest
brought
thing
this
he's
out,
got is
you'd
he got
be
the
fired.
Schweppes with the ice, like this is the
Bro,
biggest
he's got
block
that
of
Schweppes.
ice.
He got stuck on the can. It's like frozen.
That's
on the
the best
can.
part of the
Not
video.
just that, it's a fucking zero. It's a Schweppes zero, bro.
The
Schweppes
worst-
zero
see,
ginger
That's how
ale.
you know he's not in Asia.
The worst call he's got a bubbly. That's the worst call. But like he's got a bag. He's got a bag of pasta, dude. The
Yo, you
pasta's
know how
in
we
the
were
bag.
saying that Nestle water tastes like water with a drop of milk in it?
Yeah.
Fucking bubbly tastes like carbonated water with a drop of soda in it.
Dude, LaCroix, all those drinks to me, I never understood it. I don't get it.
I don't like those.
I hate, and everyone I know drinks them. Every single
Also,
person.
calling it LaCroix is a bit of a thing.
Yeah, I'm American.
He's American.
He's American.
That's
You can't
the
say
That's the popular
LaCroix.
way to say it.
LaCroix.
No, that wouldn't work out.
So you're
You
not
like a
choked
hint? You
this
like a hint?
Nigerian
Like you
scammer.
like a 0.1%?
You're not choked about that at all. You guys have you don't care.
What about a Hush Puppy? What's he eating? Oh, wait. We covered the
He's eating
Schweppes.
rigatoni and a Schweppes Zero, and he scammed people out of $300 million. What should he be eating instead?
You should be-
Honestly, like Radiator Ramen and fucking Toilet Hooch.
I kind of wish he was eating like the guys in, is it Goodfellas? Where they're shaving
Yeah.
the garlic
Where they
with the little.
slice the garlic so thin it liquefies in the pan, which is so funny because try that. It's not true.
That's impossible? You're telling me
It's
the
so
movies
funny.
are lying to me?
It's such an iconic line in that movie, and it is not possible to
Yeah, but he's
liquefy garlic
Italian.
in a pan.
I don't believe
He's
you.
Italian.
I believe Marty.
The line comes
Google
from the guy's an Italian guy that says that though.
Yeah, Marty Scorsese
Yeah, it's
said it.
Paul.
He told us.
No, it's Paulie. It's Paulie.
Yeah, but Marty directed the whole
but
scene.
that's dude. See, I remember I had an Italian friend in high school,
Okay. Yeah.
and I went to his house,
Yeah.
and his grandfather was on some fucking sucking off Ferrari shit because cars are cool, dude. I think cars are cool.
Sure.
But like when people love cars,
You don't like
I'm
that.
kind of like, still? Like,
You'd
yeah,
rather-
I remember when cars were the sickest thing I ever heard of when I was 8. But since like in the last
And now it's
30
lighters.
years, but like in the last 30 years, like it's not like the most has happened in cars. Like cars are still cars. So I'm like, yeah, they're still sick. But it's not like I'm like, dude.
They got batteries now.
But then on that note, some people like love a car.
Mm-hmm.
Like some people aren't just like loving cars. They're like
Pagani is the one.
BMW.
Mhm.
Or they'll be a specific, they'll be
Toyota.
like,
Yeah, Donnie's
they'll be
brand
like,
loyal.
they'll be like, no, but they'll be like, even like, they'll be like this specific BMW.
The
And they'll have an
4Runner.
Instagram account with all of it. Or like, F-150s. Ford, they'll be like this is like, it's all about that. It's all about that. The reason why I brought it up is because like, when you're Italian, sometimes you have this, there's like a patriotic connection to Ferrari.
Yeah.
And I heard his grandfather, and he was like, you know how they get the Ferraris so red like that? they use Italian tomatoes to make the paint. I remember being like 10 and I was like, fucking bullshit in my head. But he was saying it and like he meant it. And I know he knows deep down that they don't paint the Ferrari cars with tomatoes.
I'm buying
Just like when you thinly slice the garlic, it's not going to disappear. But that's what you do. You gotta hype it up. You're
rep the
Italian.
brand.
That's
You're
fucking beautiful,
Tony
man.
Soprano. You gotta bring it to the next level.
You're Polly Black or Polly Red, or no, that was Sunny. All right.
Yeah,
never
I
mind.
bet you'd like to be Polly with a black. Okay, all right. So we got this Nigerian scammer thing handled.
Yeah,
So,
he's eating good. He's eating good.
He's
yeah.
eating good,
good,
and
he's
he's
good.
Nigerian, and he's
His-
a scammer. His name's Hush Puppy. He made 350 million.
Yeah, scamming people.
And
He's
does he
eating
have
good.
it stored like
For sure. You can't eat that. You can't be eating fucking frozen drinks.
see like
and-
Martin Lawrence in Blue Streak, where he's going to be able to recover this once he gets out of prison?
For sure. For sure, he's got 100 mil tucked away somewhere. You know, like
Yeah, in Blue Streak, Martin Lawrence finds money and then he has to bury it under in the ground, and then it ends up being a police station when he gets out of prison.
Who's his
Yeah.
co-actor in that? Who's that?
Hush Puppy, the Nigerian scammer.
They had to put him with a white guy, of course. Had to be.
Kevin Smith,
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Riff Raff.
No. But there is a Nigerian
Yeah.
scammer.
You want
in
it?
jail.
One time, I got in a lot of trouble, and I got handcuffs put on, and I got put in the back of a cop car, and then I went to the police station, and then from the police station, I went to a holding cell that was in a courthouse for juveniles.
All I'm
and-
picturing is your mother talking right now. That's all I can hear.
And then when I was waiting for my court case, they had video games and movies and Salisbury steak, and the movie we watched was Blue Streak,
It's a good movie.
It's jokes.
and the video game we played was Driver on PS1.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy? In
Yeah.
that
You're
that
like, I don't want to
scenario?
go home. You're like,
Yeah.
I want to eat Salisbury
I
steak.
just found it
Yeah.
hilarious that the movies and the video games were all like anti-police.
It's well, they got to keep you fucking idiots.
Yeah, they're like,
entertained.
give
They're
them
like,
what
we
they
don't listen
like.
to you dummies like bothering us right now. So just
Yeah, they're not going to put on Home Alone.
They don't want to hear you guys with your fucking headphones on being like, many men. Many men.
This was before Many Men. This
get
was
ready,
more
get
like
ready to pack.
this
your
was
shit.
more like Tupac Me Against the World era.
Well, that's a dangerous era, dude.
Yeah,
That's you're liable to do anything at that point.
pretty much.
you'll
I
spit
got
on a
nothing
cop.
to lose.
Yeah.
So we got a little TikTok here. If you pull this up, it is really crazy. It is really crazy, the one that you shared here, Lynch. So obviously you already saw it, but Donnie, you can pull it up.
Which one are you talking about?
The $80 million glass mansion, straight from
Oh.
the 90s.
I love this.
Right off the bat, from the outside, it does not look like a home at all.
No,
No.
it looks like a bank.
Yeah,
Looks
this
like Die
entrance
Hard.
is insane.
Looks like
Walking
Die Hard.
down the stairs here, it does remind me of Nakatomi Plaza.
Honestly, it really
Definitely
does.
All I'm saying, if this was my home, I'd be like, fuck, I do not have enough cocaine.
It's the most. It's the most drugs.
It is so like, what could I
Honestly,
possibly
You're like a
want
movie
do here?
producer in 1980s.
I feel like RoboCop's gonna kick down my door and kill me if I live.
Would
in
you
this
live
house.
in this house? Because I saw this, and for whatever reason, I loved the video. I was
It's
all
very
in.
cold.
But like, you can warm it up. with your-
No, it needs wood. Everything that's gold should be wood.
I like how they like the story. is
It's
probably
very
a lie.
90s. The bedroom so crazy. Like this, it's just.
Is that a
is
gun
very
range?
90s. Yeah, he's got a gun range in the basement.
It's a crazy house.
$80 million is no, I would not buy that for $80 million.
I like the copper or the brass elevator doors.
Like if I had $1 billion, I bet you I could spend 80 million better than this.
But you got to contextualize this. This is built obviously right after this guy watched Die Hard. He watched
Honestly,
Die
I would buy this and then try to make
Suck
my
your
money
own
back.
dick in the bedroom.
I would definitely. I would try to make my money back by getting people to like film shit in it.
It looks like
The
it's
top
begging
comment,
to be
that
filmed.
is an old bank. That's exactly the fucking vibe I got.
This person's like, nah, I feel a dark energy in every room. No, you don't, bro.
No, I think they said there's some story they made up about it. They're like, the guy built it
It's
out
giving
of spite.
Die Hard, someone said.
You think
Jessica Sadowski.
Why are you crediting
Doxed.
fucking people? Yeah, people on TikTok.
Doxed, bro.
Jessica Rose
She's not gonna
326.
pick you, dude. Relax.
I just wanted to hit her up because she sounds like
She's on TikTok. So she
sounds like one of the
13.
chosen people.
Green marble is the main aesthetic is just crazy. What a sick move. You're on serious drugs when you made this house.
Do you think
Look.
we're gonna live at a time with? Oh, sorry, yeah.
No, just did you read the one part where it says he built this mega glass palace as a statement to a New York businessman who made fun of him for wearing overalls? Like this can't be true.
That's Trump energy right there.
This can't be true though. Come on. This can't be true. People are just making shit up. They're like, let's get a cool house and talk
You
about
think
lives.
someone would go on the internet and make shit up?
The owner was a
You really
billionaire
think
from
that
Missouri.
someone would do
That's
that?
it. Billionaire from Missouri builds mansion to show that big city, New York.
What are you,
Asshole.
fucking grade 2, bro? Just type it out. Not talking to your daughter here. You don't need to sound shit out for us.
I don't
You're
have
some
to sound
grown-ass
for my
man.
daughter either. I'm doing it for the listeners, man.
What are you doing?
We gon' make it.
No, this is a lie. Sorry. I just did my research.
What's the lie? Oh, on the guy?
Yeah. Come on. They said he spent $80 million despite this just to show this New York bigwig that he's got it like that. The Missouri guy's got it like that. Someone dissed him. It's actually like a movie plot. This whole TikTok could be a movie.
Yeah. So everyone listening, it was just this like over the top glass reflective green marble golden, the most 90s shit. It definitely was missing a conversation pit, but this was so 90s that they were like, ew, a conversation pit is so 80s, 70s. But to us, it would have been, to me, it would have been just cool to throw it in there.
They're like, we need a room for telephone, like video telephones and
For
future.
a bust of this native man.
You know, he named the rooms too. One's Chinatown. They're themed rooms.
I did see it was called Chinatown.
That's very office building to name the rooms.
It's very 90s office building to name it.
Harley, can you
Chinatown.
buy this house?
Yeah.
Dude, come on. Just go pick this up.
Can Logan Paul buy that house?
Yes.
Bro, if Logan Paul can open Pokemon
He just has to sell his
cards
share of
on
Prime.
camera.
That's all.
Guys, I always think about like the day when the future, they're gonna make all the food that is bad for us taste good. It's gonna be the perfect macros, and it's gonna be sir, for sure, forever chemicals,
3D printed.
but also gaming has arrived. Now you see this link I put over there. You guys could click it. It's this Asian man shouting in his room, but he's got like his video screen mounted on a gun thing. And he's running on this pad, which I looked into during pandemic. I wanted to buy it for VR, but it's basically you could run on this Omni treadmill, all directions on the spot, and it'll make the character move in game so that you're playing a VR game or something like that, and you're doing the physical work. And you could jump on it and you could crouch on it, and because it's like got this waist detector thing, you could see when you're crouching and jumping. And I'm just looking at this and I'm like, damn, like gaming, like in many ways we are there, this guy's obviously a psychopath.
But how much is this? This must be
I think it was like 5K.
That's it.
Yeah, but I had to get the large one if I were to get it, and it was like for 6 people to 6'4", so that I was like, I don't want to get one and have to take like mini steps everywhere or some shit.
Oh my god, yeah, it's lame.
Yeah, but I definitely would love to have that thing. You break a good sweat playing some games.
Dude, imagine having that whole experience. Top comment, Toots up old PUBG. Imagine having that whole experience.
By the way, to everyone listening, he said all that for PUBG because the game he's playing is PUBG. It's probably PUBG Mobile also.
That's what I'm saying is like this whole experience and you're having it on a little phone screen. That's kind of crazy to be on a $5,000 fucking VR running pad and be like, yeah, just give me a 4-inch screen and I'll hold it an inch from my face.
Yeah. He definitely should have like a
helmet, like immerse yourself.
But you see how much he's sweating? I'm certain the helmet must be so fucking brutal. He also has gigantic, thick glasses. So another reason why this doesn't,
Get the air-conditioned version.
And then someone's like, this guy definitely doesn't work, which is fucking sad. And it's like, dum. Do you know how much this costs, everything you're looking at?
He's probably at work right now.
This is
fucking
work, bitch.
Yeah.
You're the fucking
his AI
product.
assistant's doing all the work for him, and he's just playing games.
An AI assistant.
I have something here I sent you that I did not know this existed. In this.
Bisexual Oreos?
Nigerian scammer.
That stole $300 million.
The Denzel Washington movie.
Okay, are we down with this, though? Can we talk about it?
No, there's something below that.
Bomb?
No, scroll to Oreo Space Dunk Chocolate cookies. But if you scroll to the bottom of that page, I just saw something for the first time, and I can't believe
OreoID?
That's the funniest shit ever. Did you know this? I didn't know they did this.
OreoID like Nike ID?
Yeah, dude. I've never seen this before. I didn't even know you could do this.
First of all, $4.50 for these Space Dunk cookies is interesting. So yeah, all right. So you got Oreo. You start by selecting a cream, white, red, or birthday cake. By the way, I love birthday cake flavor. However, I do not like mixing Oreo with birthday cake.
Birthday cake Timbit.
Like
What does that mean? Like the
Oreo.
cookie?
The Oreo chocolate is not chocolate. It's Oreo flavor, and I don't like to treat it like chocolate. It is a very specific thing. So by the cream, I would only do white, and I'm going to assume the red tastes the exact same as the white.
Birthday cake Timbit. If you ever come to Canada, I highly recommend it. Top tier.
Yeah, I love it too. And then you could put birthday cake turtle chips, the most insane thing in the world. They're like
that sounds like a lot. Crazy. I don't know. You gave me those chocolate turtle chips once.
The birthday cake destroys them.
Who put sprinkles on their Oreos? What is happening here?
And then you put white fudge, and then you could sprinkle on the fun. Put that rainbow. Hey,
they're going after kids.
Red dye number 9.
Well, you could put a text on it. You could literally
you could upload
write some shit.
No, you don't.
Put a photo.
I want a rainbow Oreo that says groomer on it.
Do you think we'd be allowed to upload a binge eater? Yo, they would never allow that. It's like when you get
who's they?
Big Oreo. Big Oreo wouldn't allow that.
Bagorio.
And you know you can't. Like this thing they do in golf.
Free my boy Bagorio.
People buy golf balls.
Free my boy Bagorio. He blew the black.
He blew the ghost.
He blew the ghost. He blew the black. And now Bagorio, I want him back.
Yo.
Silly guys. Anyways, this Chinese guy's playing PUBG on a fucking Omni treadmill. It's pretty sick.
He's Korean, actually, but you're very insensitive.
I was testing you because you're the racist one. So good. I see you're getting better.
How can I be racist when I'm eating Bagorio ice cream right now?
Yo, Bagorio ice cream. I was eating Bagorio ice cream. Anyways, Lynch, what were you saying about Big Oreo?
What were you saying about Hush Puppy?
I was just saying that, do you think we'd be able to buy these Oreos and put Strong and Wrong with our faces on it and resell them for $2 extra? For sure not.
Yes.
We get sued for sure. You can't resell Oreos. That wouldn't be allowed. You'd have to do it on the streets only in dollars.
We'd have to dump Starbucks and make it a parody of Oreo. And it's not a food you can eat.
And have them producing all our stuff for us.
Maybe we could get Stofers to fucking make them.
You love Stofers.
Relax on Stofers.
Stouffer's not going to pick you, Donnie.
Pick me, Stofers. I saw Uncrustables the other day at the grocery store.
Did you have one?
At the grocery.
But do they have Uncrustables ID is the real question, Donnie, you have to be asking yourself right now.
They did not. Not available on site.
I know how to make your own, but yeah.
Not available on site, but I saw Uncrustables and I was like,
they're available.
We're in this game?
Yeah, it's in Costco live.
Yeah, okay. See, this was just like a basic bitch grocery store, and I was like, I thought this was America only.
Did you try it?
No.
I just told you about Jimmy John's. Okay,
Uncrustables was fucking fire.
Really good. Yeah,
I really thought it was America only. I thought we discussed.
Yeah,
and
then they're like, we got to expand our. I'm surprised. You know what? What's more surprising is you see them in Quebec. That's the most surprising part of it all.
Yeah, I mean,
you guys usually get nothing because everyone's like, I don't want to translate this shit into French.
Yeah, they're like sans crustable.
Yeah, they're like the French has to be double the size. Just so people know, they live in a place that gets less.
Je vais prendre une boîte de décrusté.
The primary language in Quebec is not English.
But it's French. But
French.
Like things are never just directly translated. Like something like Uncrustables would be like un der cacahuète or something.
Yeah, it's like Farmer Pre,
which is like 1-2 peanut. I always think about Home Alone. Home Alone is in English is Home Alone.
Okay.
And in French it's like Maman je l'avion, like it's fucking
Maman, j'ai manqué l'avion.
Yeah, it is. It's literally it is, which is like Mommy, I lost the plane or something.
I missed the plane. My favorite, if you can remember back to the movie Air Bud, which was about a golden retriever that played basketball.
So it's like Petit Chien qui joue.
No, in French, Air Bud. In French, Air Bud was called
Hair Bud.
Toby. just completely like there was a point. There was like the name, like, the title read into the thought. They're like, no, ça va juste être Toby.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, we just call it Toby.
Yeah.
What's the dog's name? Bud. No.
But Air Bud.
Who's in charge of that? Who's deciding that? Big French? Like who's deciding what's going on?
Literally
Jean Simon.
Big Québécois. I'm here. Yeah, look at this one. If you pull it up. Maman, j'ai raté l'avion.
J'ai raté l'avion. That's funny. It's kind of like I failed.
Can you imagine having to watch that movie in like dubbed French? Oh my god.
So now look up. So show them this.
I want to hear the scream. The scream.
It's so funny. I was watching this with my girlfriend a couple of weeks ago, like around Christmas time. So I guess a month ago.
Sure.
And
this is coming out in December 2025, actually.
So like a year ago or in 2 days from now. Mm-hmm. And I was watching and I was kind of like the scream came up, like the screen scene came, and I was just like, you know what? I remembered the scream being better. And then I realized that the scream in that movie is actually when Harry gets the fucking tarantula on his face.
Yeah.
That's the scream of the movie.
Yeah.
It's not the Kevin. It's not him in the bathroom with the aftershave. It's the tarantula scene. Also, the Kevin from Home Alone 2 hits a lot harder. You're like, I can't wait. She says the line, and then she's just like, Kevin.
Well, I thought you were saying because Trump was there. But yeah.
No, but yeah, Donnie.
How sick was that pen? The recording pen?
It wasn't a pen. It was a whole handheld thing. The Talk Boy.
No, that's the Talk Boy. Then the pen was the Talk Boy Plus or Talk Boy Go or something.
I think it was sick.
Talk Boy
Bro,
Go.
but those were so sick. That's when they should have known kids wanted to be content creators. You had the yak back.
Yeah.
Which is the thing you would just hold and you'd be like, I'm straight, boy. And then you play it back and it would play it back. And then
for sure you farted into that
fast.
thing like 10 times. And
if I found that yak back anywhere, and like pulled it out of the couch, I'd be like, press play on it, and there was for sure a fart loaded up on it last.
Yeah,
you never put the yak back unless you got a fucking brap.
I would say like fuck you in it and put it in my sister's drawer. And then she'd be like, "What's it? Fuck you." I'm like, message from beyond the grave.
Thought he's eating fucking Salisbury steak saying "fuck you" in his yak back, man.
Yeah, well, hey. I was on Monster Energy. Don't blame me. But I remember the yak backs, like they would always have them. They would come with the batteries installed, and they'd be kind of half in a box at the store with the like "try me" arrow pointing at the buttons. Oh, yeah. Remember that? Yeah.
You farting on yak backs you didn't even buy.
That's it. I was priming yak backs on the Toys R Us shelves.
Damn.
Yeah,
you're not even there for the payoff.
No, it doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter. It's just like you
guy.
ruined little Timmy's Christmas without even having to see the fucking hurt in his eyes.
All right, guys, thank you so much for listening to the Binge Eater Pod. Sorry, Thank you so much for listening to the Strong and Wrong podcast. Holding it down, Big Lynch, Donnie Ducats on the 1s and 2s and 3s and 4s. And leave us a comment.
Trust no one except us.
Stay hydrated and follow your heart.